Yo, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the OnePlus Nord N30, and this is a really solid phone for the price. It's actually been out for a little bit of time now, and one of the things about this device is that you might have heard that this device is going to be receiving the Android 14 update, and it's actually true. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at all the things that you should probably know in case you want to update your phone right now to the, the newest software for the N30, which is Android 14. And you're going to be getting a lot of new things that I want to jump into in this video. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's go over the OnePlus Nord N30. This is going to be the last update for the OnePlus Nord N30, but the biggest update for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this in a little bit more detail. Right now, this device is running on Android 13. Now, in order to update your device, you're going to have to go down right here inside of settings. And basically, this update is going to bring some new improvements to your device. So you want to go ahead and download this new software because it's going to be a major update to the OnePlus Nord N30. And this thing is going to bring some new features like Fluid Cloud, which makes it easy to drag and drop in between apps. You can extract text as well. You're also going to be able to, extract objects from images. And also smart cutout, improved performance, and improved aquamorphic design and more. So I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. So as you can see, the animations of this device are probably my favorite. The way that it moves is really fluid and really nice. That's gonna attribute to the refresh rate that this thing is running on, which is really smooth. It's very smooth. And it's very clean. It's a really, really well polished Android smartphone, budget smartphone. And so if you go, it's like a mid-range smartphone or lower tier mid-range phone, but you do get the high refresh rate right here, which gives you 120 hertz refresh rate, which is really nice. And you can see that this thing just flies through the interface really, really smooth. And so let's go into about phone, and you can see some of the specs. We get the Snapdragon 695 5G. We get 8 gigabytes of RAM plus the RAM expansion, which is definitely solid. You can see it's running on Android 13 with the July 5th 2023 patch, and it gives you some more details here and stuff like that. So one of the things is I noticed that I did use up a lot of the storage. That's probably because this device has a lot of apps that I have to uninstall on here, making it like a really, you definitely get expansion of the storage. If you have an SD card, that's going to help you a lot. So one of the things you're going to need for this update is some room to download it, because it is actually 1 gigabyte of internal storage. Now, if I look here inside of my phone, I have 118 of the 128 used. So you definitely want to free up some storage before you download this update. And so you can see right here that you're actually going to get 2 more years of security updates after this big update on the OnePlus N30, which is definitely really good. So let's go right here. It says we're running on the Oxygen 13.1. You got to go here, and you have to see right here that it says right here that we do have the OS upgraded to Android U, which is the Android 14. And then you get the December 2023 security patch as well. But we're going to go ahead and hit download and let this thing start to install. And you can see I was downloading it for a little bit of time. It does take some time to actually download on here. But make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video, because once I finish downloading it, I'm going to go over some of the new features about the OnePlus N30. So I definitely think it's going to be a pretty solid smartphone in 2024. But I will do another review about it and go over some of the improvements after I use it for a couple of days after this update. So make sure you guys stay locked in with me to the end of the video, but let's pause it And when the phone actually reboots, I'm gonna get back with you. So make sure you stay locked into the end of the video, okay? I'll get right back with you. So the OnePlus Nord N30 just finished resetting right here, as you can see. And just to elaborate on what I just said earlier, the aquamorphic design is basically a design concept that's based on Oppo ColorOS 13, which is a operating system that OnePlus actually adopts. And the design is inspired by water. It's also aims to blend innovation, adaptability, and simplicity to the OS and design. The design basically takes inspiration from water and water molecules, openness, and interactions, and which basically means that it's going to be very it's going to look like water, and it's going to flow smoothly. The animations convey the smoothness of water, and so the design aims to create a more simplified, cleaner visual interface that provides a common environment for the user. So I think that's pretty cool. And you can see that Color OS is the OXYGENOS 14 is inspired by the Color OS from Oppo, which is basically almost the same exact thing. But I definitely think that OnePlus did give this device a really solid feature set. And so it's going to feature some things on here which are going to be pretty crazy, like a whopping 108 megapixel camera on the back, which is extremely wide for capturing really good detail and light. It's also going to feature, dual speakers, top and bottom. Inside of those speakers, it's going to be very punchy and very loud and very clear audio when it comes to this thing. And so you're going to be getting, the 50 watts fast charging, which actually they do put that charging brick inside of the box with the cord as well. So this is going to be a complete unboxing experience. You also do get the SIM ejector tool to expand the storage as well. And so the phone is already reset. So I want to go ahead and take a look at it for the first time and kind of go through some of the features that I do like on here. So this thing does feature a gaming mode, as you can see. It does give you some really nice tailored widgets on the display as well. The phone does feel liquid smooth, I can't front, but it's still loading up right now. So let me just wait for it to kind of settle in. You can see it's doing the update right now as we speak. So there might be a little bit of hesitation when I'm browsing through apps and stuff like that right now. So, you can see that the panel right here, the drop down panel, has a blue color to it. So if we go inside, it's done downloading right now, as I can see right here. Let's make the brightness a little bit more vivid. Now, this phone does not give you like an AMOLED panel. It is an IPS LCD display, which is kind of a downgrade from the N20 from last year. So that's kind of something that I wish that they did keep, but it is what it is. It's going to save more battery when you have this type of panel. And so you can, right here, you can go into the wallpapers in style, and let's kind of take a look at that in a little bit more detail. All right, so you can see you can change the icons, fonts, and colors. It says right here that congratulations, your software has been successfully updated. And I like how they have that little box in the middle when you get that little notification. You can see that we can actually change the colors right here for the wallpapers to match it. So if you don't want the colors that were provided, you can create your own set of colors. They do also some featured colors here too to mess around with, so you can kind of see what it's going to look like in the interface, and then you could change it to your own preferred liking. And so those are some of the highlighted colors. I'm going to keep this one just because they kind of pop. You also can change your display size in here, large, small, or standard. The icons you can switch up, make it more personalized right here. So you're getting the ability to change it from aquamorphic, which it's set on right now, material, pebble, or you can customize it. And so you can change the shapes and redesign it. Let's keep it at aquamorphic. You can make the icons bigger as well as change the names and stuff like that. So pretty cool stuff right here inside of wallpaper and design. Let's work our way over to home screen and lock screen. So you're going to see we can change to the app drawer or not. We can also customize the home screen layout to 5x6, 5x5, 4x6. And you can also do the pull down for the gestures, which is also pretty cool. They also give you double tap to lock, and animation speed can be changed to fast, medium, and that's about it. You get raise to wake, double tap to wake up the screen. And you also do get show media player on lock screen, as well as pocket prevention, miss touches. Some cool features right there. Let's go back in here. If you hit the 3 dots, you can also lock, hide, and manage the panels. And the panels are giving you really cool features like floating window, which is also one of my favorite features on here. You can actually make them bigger. The animations for that feel extremely smooth, and so this is going to be really good for when you want to multitask on here. So definitely some really good productivity options on this device. I definitely like that this thing just feels so clean and so smooth when I'm using it. Going back in here, you can also see that we do have those are most of the features I wanted to show you on home screen and lock screen. We also do have our display and brightness, our sounds and vibration, which you can kind of change the ringtones and the haptics as well. And you also do get reality audio, which is really cool. This is actually new, so you get to select gaming, music, movie, or smart. This is really solid. I really like this feature because it's going to enhance the system of the speakers, the dual speakers, which is really solid. So that reality audio is a nice little feature that they've added on here. I kind of want to throw that out there. And then if you go to notifications and your status bar, you can adjust the lock screen, the banner, and the icons in here to customize it. So if I touch banner, it's going to say you can simplify banner for notifications when using it in full screen. So you can actually get full screen right there. You can also get app badges and stuff like that. So you could change it to the dot or do not show for your notifications. And you also do get right here lock screen. You can swipe down on your lock screen to view the notification drawer or wake when the screen is receiving a notification. And then right here you can customize it to show app and notification show app only and do not show. Really cool stuff right there. You can also manage it right here and customize it so you get the notification bubbles or enhanced replies for notifications. Let's turn both of those on. You can also allow snoozing on apps as well, and at a glance is going to be added on here, so you can view your updates on events, flights, reminders, weather alerts, and work profile. Nice stuff there. And then basically this thing is going to be giving you another security update on here. So it's checking for a security update. Let's hit check for updates on here. And so it's saying that it failed, but you can see we are rocking the Android 14. Let's try again. Hopefully it does let us download this, and it does say failed one more time. So I'm not sure what's going on. I might have to reset it because it's still saying that it failed. But back into set it, like this thing feels really right here. Status on Brunson's injury. Let me see what happened. Is he okay? So he went down, and when is he going to return? That's the really most important thing. I already know all of this, but they give you some nice stuff here on the Google feed. They also have a nice deal for the N30 that you could save $50 off on here. I don't know how they knew that, but that I was talking about it, but that's how good the AI is nowadays when it comes to these smartphones. So what's really cool is that this device is going to be tailored to your own personal preference. You can really customize this thing to your own liking now and kind of just mess around with it. Really good stuff on here. So one of the things I like about the OnePlus Nord is the cameras are really solid. If we go into the cameras right here, it gives you a lot of cool features on here. So You get the dual windows, dual view for recording on video. You also do get extra HD, which is going to give you that 100 megapixel quality. Going into the settings right here, you can customize it as you please, and then you could get high res. Well, let me see, I hit that and then hit this, and now I can get high res and auto HDR. Some more settings down here, making it really nice for, you know, content creation and watching videos and stuff like that, portrait. But you know, you get your main features here. Your video features is giving you the 720 and the 1080, so nothing really improved as far as the cameras, but I definitely think this is going to be a solid update. I'm still not sure why they wouldn't let me update the software in here when I went to about device, but you get some additional features down here for one-handed mode, you know, gestures and motion as well. You also do get the OTG connection, so if you want to activate the Type-C for microphones and for external devices, you can do that right there. You also have your power button, which can be used as a camera or Google Assistant, retouch appearance and video calls. A lot of cool stuff inside of this device for the new update. So I'm going to play around with it in a little bit more detail, and then when it's completely finished with software, like I'm basically gonna try this thing out for some time and just check to see how it's doing after this update. So definitely really good stuff here from OnePlus. I definitely got to free up some of my storage though, because this device, you do get a lot of special features like split screen, flexible window, quick returns, smart sidebar, which I think I have turned off. Let me see, agree. Okay, there we go. And then you can basically open up the sidebar on here, right here. If I long press that, it brings me back to my latest app. I like that feature as well. And then this sidebar right here, you can do auto hide or not. It's actually on right now, but I don't see it on the side of my phone, so I have to play around with it a little bit more in more detail. Kids mode, simple mode, and stuff like that. So this is a really solid device, but let me know what you guys think about the OnePlus Nord N30 in the comment section down below. This is just a quick little update for these Android 14 with the Oxygen OS 14. Really smooth, fluid motion, really good animations. That thing flies in the multitasking, and then you get your little shortcut down here where you could slide it over, and it just has a really fast and fluid speed to it. I really like this device because it's also rocking the Snapdragon 695 from Qualcomm, which is, in my opinion, they make the best processing chips and stuff like that. And then that fast charging, as well as the 108 megapixel camera, which just looks like really different, really nice, really good design on here. But I'm gonna check you guys later. I also like the fact that this thing does retain a headphone jack, and it does also have speakers on the top and bottom for really crispy clear calls as well. And you get a fingerprint sensor and facial recognition, so it unlocks pretty quickly. I'm gonna check you guys later. I'll get right back with you in the next video, so make sure you guys stay locked in, and I'm gonna get right back with you later, crew. Peace.